Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Kaden, an internet mechanic who glitched and ended up streaming. Today I was just going to do a really chill art stream. I was drawing before this for was what's the word? I'm so scatterbrained right now. But I was drawing to warm myself up because I was gonna work on a couple things, but um I got really into it and I figured it might be interesting to, um, I don't know, draw with people. It looks like I'm not talking, so let me double check that everything's working. Um, Gotta love a good scuff screen. Let me see. I should have, everything should be working. I don't know why it's not. Um, I don't want to refresh myself. However, yeah. Okay, so today will be a lot of scrolling through Pinterest. It will be also a lot of just me quietly drawing. Um, Let me pull up a Spotify playlist or something so I can have something to listen to. I will comment every once in a while just on things, but it's not gonna be like a consistent one. I know, I don't personally, I don't love these types of streams, but also I don't know. I don't have total perfect energy for everything today. Um, Here we go. I found this artist a couple days ago, and I'm a really big fan. As you can see right up here by my head, um, here's the artist. Full credit to them. All right. So, how I think this is gonna work is I scroll through Pinterest and then pick an image, and then you guys can draw along with me or find your own image. Um, all right. Let me show you guys my screen. Okay. This is what I was drawing. This one right here. Whoa, stuttering. He was what I was drawing earlier. Oh boy. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. There. Yeah, I was drawing him earlier, and I'm like, hold on, hold on. This is working out. So I don't know. That's why I started stream earlier than expected, because I normally stream in like 2 hours, but I don't know. I was in the zone. I was in the mood, so I was gonna draw some more. But I'm gonna find another picture sort of like this because that's what I'm drawing, I guess. That's my thing today. Um, this is just my general Pinterest, so it has like anything and everything it thinks I'm interested in, so we're gonna see. I'm looking for an image with like a lot of contrast because those are easier to draw and study from. Sort of like this, sort of like this. But this one needs more contrast right here. Let me pull out my drawing tablet. Okay. Okay. I might have to refresh myself because This is getting frustrating. Let's see. Just looking through my settings on my end so I can connect to stream. I don't know why I'm talking, but my mouth isn't moving. What? Oh. Calibrate precision? Hello? Lip sync off. Lip sync on. Here we go. Right? Finally. Okay. Hi guys. I can talk now. I was just mentally saying things. I don't know what was wrong. Anyways. Back to my search. I don't know. I did draw this guy. I think he's funny. Kind of reminds me of a mix between a surfer and young Luke from Star Wars. This is just me trying to find something. I might go to one of my boards to see what I have. I think designing a tattoo would also be really fun. This one's good, but I don't want to draw like a full torso right now. This one, here we go. This one's intense. Oh, I started drawing, I started playing Love in Deep Space, and it's good. It's good. I did not expect it to be as good as it is, but it exceeds my standards. Let me see the similar pins. I always end up drawing like grunge because not only is it better with contrast, but it's also what? I don't know, I like looking at it, so could be worse. Okay, it looks like if I don't want to draw this one, I have other options. Let's see how fast this loads. There we go. Okay, this is what I'm gonna draw. I'm probably just gonna crop it and just draw the face and the hands, because it looks like she has her knee pulled up here, but I don't quite want that. So let me show you. Okay, I was drawing this. I was also drawing this. This just to warm up. So that's what's going on here. I just had my OC references pulled up. I'm going to make this larger. So it is just what I'm going to draw and nothing else. Here we go. Okay. This song is goofy. Turn it up a little. Okay, so the goal isn't to make something good. The goal is to A, warm up, and B, try to replicate. If it's not 100%, then it's not 100%. And I really need to get one of those sticky notes where it just like, I've seen other artists have it, where it just says focused or something, but I need to add that to myself, put it on my hat or something. Like one of the Japanese cursed things, if you know what I'm talking about, then you know. Okay, this is probably gonna be rough, so don't have like crazy expectations for me, because I was just barely warming up and then I decided to start streaming. I don't like how dark the lights are. Okay. What I kind of realized is I was focusing on the overall. I wanted the overall vibe, but I was focusing on just like individual features, which is not how to do it. You have to focus on the whole picture, which is like, yes, it's like a, I don't know, a phrase that you say, but it's also like actually how you draw. I was also, I don't know, I was excited to start streaming again because, I don't know, I was in the headspace that I was in my drawing class last school semester, where I was just drawing. I was just getting stuff down on the paper, and I really liked that, so I wanted to just share that, I guess. Share the excitement. So I'm just laying out the hair. I probably have to shorten the face because I did make it a little long, but whatever. The hands. Everyone always overcomplicates hands, but it's not something you should think about at this stage. We're just getting into shapes. Just overall shapes. And that's all hands really need. It's the overall shape, and then once you get into the refining, that's when you start needing to focus on things. But you can, I don't know, hands aren't crazy complicated. It gets more complicated when you start drawing like nails, especially like long acrylic nails. That's where you have to like know nail anatomy and kind of know how fake nails work. I only know because on my TikTok feed I keep on seeing people like make nails, like create a nail set, which I think is fun. I always like seeing people do things creatively. Okay, the shadows are kind of hard to see right here on her arm area because of the tattoos and then blending into the arm. But we can just ignore some of the detail. That goes down. This one is part of the knuckles. It goes up, tucks in something here in your finger, and then wrist, and then if it means the elbow is kind of out here. I think the thigh would recede down. I'm gonna get one of the fingers in because it's so close to the nose, but I'm immediately gonna jump right into the face. So get an eye, the other part of the other eye. I'm just drawing what I can see, and what I can see is the shadow. Okay. I'm gonna draw the lips because, and then I'm just gonna bounce around. If there's one thing I hate about AI is that I don't know, it takes my rendering process away from me in the way that I just bounce around, and so does AI. But hopefully, I don't know, I don't think I'm like a god tier artist, so I don't know, could be worse. But it does mean that sharing my process videos makes me nervous. Okay, it looks like I placed this too high, so because we're so early, erasing doesn't matter. Like, it literally does. So I'm just gonna zoom out because I feel like I'm too close to the canvas. And then I'm just gonna get a little quieter because I'm trying to focus, trying to get my shapes in. Darker upper lip because the shadow. Corner a bit in here, bottom. adding the shadows. It's just a sketch. We're just learning. It doesn't have to be perfect. Who even cares? Like, it doesn't have to be in a best of 2025. It can just be whatever. Just gonna add some shadow marks. Go. Just generally, I'm only drawing the dark lines. I'm not caring about the actual shape. Just dark, dark, dark. You can't even see this, so it's just coming. And then here, dark. Oh boy. I'm gonna pull down the hat because I do feel like the forehead's a little big. I have to redraw the hat, but it's okay. Who cares? Oh, I misaligned that. Okay. So I'm gonna basically just draw where I want, and then once I get to the point where I'm refining that in the actual thing, then I'll fix it, but that means the hand might disappear, and that's okay. Because we're not working on that right now. I'm gonna work on the shoulder. And like, yes, I know this is straps, but like, do we have to draw the straps? No, we just have to draw the shadows. Just gonna get some of the shading in. It's a full goal just to practice the shading, so. Oops. And I just realized her hat is kind of like mine, so should be familiar. Eraser, should probably make that bigger. Okay. Kind of puffs out over the thing. This one's like, you can barely see what's going on, but I'm just getting some of the lash line and the iris in. Cause like, it's right, oops, it's right there, but you can't really see it. I think I need to pop out the cheekbone area. Pull this in. This is just me catching up to where this has stuck. trying to break apart the reference because it's a little confusing. Maybe not the best one I won't up with, but definitely can at least attempt. Hey, I'm gonna get some more shadows. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to switch because I don't know what else I would do. And not necessarily working out. So, I don't know. Why force myself? Maybe it's just for fun. Oh, come on. Come on. Let's see. So I want something, a real person rather than a drawing. Because other people's drawings, they don't help a ton. Sorry, I'm trying to cover something up. Pinterest is a little thirsty. Okay. This one isn't great for what I'm looking for. Can you see it? Okay, good. It's not great for what I'm looking for. This one's closer. I do end up liking the Weibo stuff. Just, it does end up working out. Because they're so artistic and cinematic. Like, there's a bunch of Instagram celebrities that I see on here too. So they're also good, but sometimes one certain group works better than another, and sometimes they both work. I just try to draw a variety of people because it keeps it more interesting. Let me see. I want stark, like really sharp contrast. I don't look like it might. This is getting closer. For sure. Let's see what other things it gives me. I do like cybercore, that's my whole thing, but I want something more legible. Something more obvious. Because the blur is cool, but it's not great to learn with. This one I've seen so many places. It's gotta be kids. Let me see. Oh boy. That's crazy. Doing a study of this would be awesome. Here we go. Here's something. Okay. This one is interesting. I just wish they had more of the sharp light hitting the arm. Kind of like this, but not so focused on rim light. Okay, hold on. Okay, a lot more K-pop. Because it apes them. How do you say it? I don't know. But they did a cyberpunk theme. And I do like the theme. Just not what I'm going for. Because it's not contrasted enough. Maybe if I search keyboard cinematic. Oh, like cinematic photography, guess. Come on, that's better. I want to see someone use their flash. I think this one. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna do the top one, I think, because it has an interesting angle. What is it? I don't know what perspective it is, but it is interesting, and I kind of want to do it. Okay, take this one, paste, make it bigger. Okay. This one should be a little easier since you can tell the breaks. Because hair, neck, top, think, arm down, up, background. Alright. So, just block in the shapes. Some of my classmates in my drawing class I took last semester, they're so good. Like they were straight up drawing like refractions of light and refractions of like just image through through the glass. Oh my gosh, I got a text message. Took me off my only shift. What's going on? What? My boss. Okay. Did they cancel it? Did it too many people? It's not loaded. Huh. Probably my fault, but since I'm using a ton of bandwidth. Huh, sad. I'll get paid. Okay. So I'm gonna block in some basic shadows. I can obviously tell are shadows. Just trying to focus, not really a chat, a tone at this stage. That's way too close, oh my gosh. I think the other eye is too big. It's probably good enough. It's really sharp, kind of like coal light look right here. The rest is like really round. I gotta pull it up, round it out. She doesn't really have like a ton of shading, except for right here in her nose. Maybe see. Probably have to shrink my eraser down, it's really big. The shoulder, draw the top. Looks like, is that a bag? Kind of looks like a bag. Implied line, tell the story. Like she has monolid, so don't draw the eye crease, just draw the way the eyelid folds around it. The eye. This one's a little weird looking, but I got it. see. Cheekbones are pretty big, and then it tapers quite significantly into the lips. I think I probably have to pull the lips down more. Yeah, the globe is placed. I see. I think I can do it. Boy. Just gonna focus on other things. Because if I try to redraw it for like the 4th time, it's not gonna happen. This is to learn not to get frustrated, so why bother? Let me zoom back out. Too close. Can't get all the overview perspectives I want.
With this hand, I will lift your sorrow.
Here we go. Right? Oops. I'm gonna draw this backwards to see if it helps. She's not like smiling, she's just like looking. Like kind of melancholic. So upturn is a whole no-go. I don't know. I'm just gonna put this all in shadow because that's what the reference is. It's a little long, but it's better. Ooh. Just redraw No worries. See, I started to get warmed up, and then I did my pre-streaming process, and then that froze me up, and my hand is now not warmed up anymore, so I have to try again, which is fine. Better for me. But just a little sad. She kind of has like rounded upper lips, and then it like goes down, sort of like that. I'm gonna taper it down. Oops, whoa. Okay, and then it just gets to be into the hair shading, and it's pretty much just like dark brown to black. Then ear with the earring, black again. Oh, it's too dark. I have to redraw. I'm just like trying to barely touch my drawing tablet with the very end of the pencil nib. It's not quite working the way I want it to. Just fine. Gets me a little frustrated. Just generally trying to work around and try to get a lot of details in. Okay, we're improving. I did what I could on that one, so I'm gonna pull up Pinterest again and see what I can do. We could work in side profile, because she's really powerful one. I like that. So, copy image, go to this, paste it, move it over. Can I zoom in? Okay. Okay. Overall shape is. I'm just trying to block it in with the. Sure. What is it? Angular line? Yeah, that's the word. Angular lines, and then I'll round it out as I feel more confident in the overall look. Kind of fun drawing in the angular lines. It gives it a nice abstract look, and as you refine it, it gets more interesting. Again, just bouncing around because I cannot be bothered to stick on one thing this early on the process. Lips kind of stick out a bit, so I'm just gonna get some lines to signify that. into kind of a 2000s look. Look down. Push out the bangs a bit more. Stuff up the back. Can't tell how much of this is the part and how much of this are the headphones. This dent right there, but and she has a choker with spikes, necklace, then it is shrugged, falling off the shoulder, however you want to describe it. I'm gonna probably get some hair details in there. This is starting on refinement. Some eye shape. She's a very flat looking gaze, like she's tired of all this BS. So we just gotta round it out and pull out her lips. Can't even see it, but so I want to keep kind of like a triangle up top, and then kind of trap this way and blow. It goes back to the chin. Definitely need to adjust that. Do we need to tilt it a bit more? The gaze. So I'm gonna round out the bottom. Clean up this so I can tell what's going on. So rounded in the taper. I'm gonna raise that so I can see in her eyelid kind of sticks out a little bit. Oops. I see right where this goes. Other one's like slightly lower, like a millimeter lower. I do need a bit of depth in there, a bit more. Should be okay. And then I'm gonna pull down the eye. I have to push that back in. I'm gonna change the angle of this because it's not, but this adjustment, it's not doing what it needs to do. Getting some of the shaping. Okay. Maybe I'll just shape this on. And get back to kind of triangle shape for the top lip. This separation. Ah, not doing. get the chin back in the picture because it will help me align it. Maybe. Is that piercing through that? Or is it here? Here. Guess I'll go. Huh. Work on it in a bit. I'm just trying to get it so it doesn't look so funky. I don't know. I'm not gonna overthink it. I already did for a while. So. Let me see what the homepage has again. Something bold. All I see is fruity stuff, guys. Well, assign fruity by Pinterest. Maybe I'll try doing something without a face, but with their props. Oh, I don't. Copy. Perhaps. Minimize. What is paste? Do that. Hide other layers and zoom out. Make it a little bit more. Oops. Line. Yeah, I. And then block out this shape. Okay. This is where I'm starting to put in some of the identifying details. Put in one of the hands. Okay, put in the other. Kind of getting kind of a thumb to find. The thing goes in. Pull down into the boot cut. The wrinkles right here. Converse sneaks out. I go up, get the cord, get the hand, get the other thumb. There we go. Get the elbow. The top. Crossed. The other line. The back of the hair. Top. Around over. Bangs. Does it fall off right here? And I'm gonna get the leg. Goes down. Wrinkles. Oh yeah. Here we go. Okay. Get the device in, flip over, adjust the angle, put the screen in, the top of the screen. Should look this up, see what device it is. Shoulder into bum, legs, knee, wrinkle. Now I'm just refining things. Yeah, I'm warming up. I'm almost all the way warmed up. This in. I think the pink that I'm drawing with, the purplish pink, is, I think that's from design I was working on when I last opened up Photoshop. But I don't know which one. If I did, you'd have to convince me to tell you. Okay. So this is getting there. Almost what I want. I almost will. I'm getting close to the point where I'm gonna start erasing things, because you guys probably can't tell what I'm doing, but I know where I'm at. Okay. Yeah, it's probably time. So I'm just getting rid of some guiding lines, some of the lines I think are confusing, or the ones I randomly put in here because I don't know why. Just generally the accents. Oh, I just remembered about Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the 2000s show with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. You see that again. It's a good one. I do like me a good heist movie, and it is pretty funny. I like the Oceans movies, the Ocean 11, Ocean 13, which are also 2000s movies, but they're also very goofy and very much of their time, I think, the way I see it. Because, I don't know, the systems don't work exactly like that. But that's why I think they should reboot them, because, like, things have changed, and I think it would be funny. And even just having the same characters or have, like, similar types, or even for some of the older characters, because there's, like, a grandpa in there. I think they could just, like, add a new character in. Oh, by the way, this is my friend Jeff or Joe or something. He's, like, excellent at cybercrime or whatever, because that's the whole thing. I think it'd be entertaining, because the last one they did was 13, where they had all the celebrities. That one was a banger, do not get me wrong, I love it, but I just need more. If I think it's so interesting how the arm works in this way. Oh, anatomy is so interesting. I would take one of the anatomy classes at my college. I hear they're historically really hard. I don't necessarily have, like, a purpose for them, because they're mainly for pre-med students, and I don't mind studying, but I also don't want to study, like, extremely hard for a class that isn't even my major. Maybe that's a hot take, I don't know, but I don't think that would be enjoyable. Like, I would love to have, like, a psychology major on top of my others, but I'm not great at memorization and also drawing 6 different projects for my finals and midterms. This pose is so funny, but it's realistic, right? Like, that's literally me. I think I'm gonna put the shading in now, because I wanna tell things apart. Like, well, I can, but I want to make it obvious for you guys too. Just gonna add some base layers, then refine them as needed. This, like, pan right here is really wrinkled compared to the other one, because the other one is, like, bunched up here at the fold, and then at the bottom. That's it. It's really interesting. I also need to take more photos like this, but I just haven't had the time. I'm really interested. It's really difficult finding time for this. For no reason. I don't know why. I have free time. I just haven't. I guess what I've been doing instead has been playing Left Deep Space. But in my defense, Raphael. What a guy. He's entertaining. I don't know. He's just so goofy. Do I get embarrassed when I play the game? Kind of. But ultimately, it's interesting. I like it. I don't know. The plot lines are interesting. I met Caleb yesterday. I think yesterday. I've been playing it for, like, the whole weekend. Like, whenever I'm not streaming, I've been playing it. Because my coworker was, like, saying good things about it. I'm like, I kinda wanna join in on the fun. And you know what? They were right. It is fun. But I've been playing it pretty consistently. I mean, benefit for me because I get all the daily login bonuses. But also does mean I have not been playing much of anything else. I did upgrade and play ENVtuber a bit more. So I can have some better careers next time I stream. I also, there's a TikTok comment kind of explaining like how the different horses work in ENVtuber. And they just kind of reminded me that you kind of have to look up what the horses, what they prefer, like what type of races, like and what their position is. Because Current Chan, her preferred position, I didn't know this until I looked it up recently. Her preferred position is pacer, and I've been kind of putting her wherever. But after that, I started putting her in pacer, and she's been performing a lot better when I trained her right. So I just gotta confirm on the training route. I just need to look at some more forums, see what they suggest. I don't know. Honkai Star Rail is kind of devastated me the last update, so I kind of need like time to get over. I think most people have played it by now, the latest update. If you haven't, here's the chance to skip out, but I heard that they were gonna do something like this, like people were kind of spoiling it, and I was interested, so I looked into the spoilers and be like, oh yeah, Final's gonna be the big bad guy. There's gonna be like recursion and like reset of the timeline. So I'm like, that's gonna be devastating. Because come on, I love me a good timeline reset as much as anyone else. But the implications are devastating. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's why I like Tenet, that's why I like Inception, that's why I like Memento, basically like half of Christopher Nolan's works. But oh my gosh, that's also why I like Isekai and reincarnation. Like, I know people are sick of it, but I don't know, I think it's really interesting, so I always engage with it. Okay. Pull back goals. And then I'm gonna probably swap again. That's pretty good. I don't know. Like, I've done worse on this in one stream. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. No, I have not saved this canvas. No. You can see that, right? Yeah. I haven't saved it. I decided I'm living life on the risky side and just doing what I want. Maybe I'll try some atmospheric ones, because that last one was mostly like pose/atmosphere. Spheric. I don't know how to spell. Oh boy. Photo? Perhaps? This song's really good. Okay. Okay. What do I want? I think I should probably draw a man. That's so cool. I don't think I could draw that right now, but that's really cool. Or I don't know. I'm trying to decide. This would be really interesting if I was like painting, because getting these lines in, or even charcoal, but getting these lines in would be really fun. But I'm not working on that right now. Let me see. Is that prosthetic eye? Or is that just editing? Oh my gosh. That's cool. Okay, this one is kind of hitting my check boxes of super interesting lighting. Pose is pretty good, and it will help with the face shape issue, low key, I have. Okay. Okay, here we go. Again, back to basics. Walk it out. Let's go. Oh boy. I don't want any like super dark lines. Not right now. Over here, down. Kind of curve down. Cut into the jaw. I'm gonna bounce back to the other side of the face because I think generally getting the hair shape. I don't know what type of hairstyle she has in, but let's see. Just like not drawing on the canvas, but like replicating the shape so I can more accurately draw it here. Cool. It's my empty space. Over. I'm gonna get the other side. It's a little too thick for the reference. Get the nape of the neck. I will get the loose strands later, because that's not what I'm looking for right now. And she has like really sharp collarbones. And her straps kind of hang right over the edge of her arms, right into the muscles there. Draw the top. Okay, barely her shoulder pokes out. Up, over, crossed, tucks into the. There's a whole dark. Blocking this out now, because I will remember to. Up, down. Kind of like skin colored. This curls down. And the wing thing. And then extra. This one is a light, so everything except these two areas are light and shadow. Same thing here, just kind of getting the shadow spots. I'm gonna lightly go in. Welcome in. I'm doing pretty good, just doing some studies. What about you? What have you been up to? I'm gonna pull together these shoulders. Go down and oh boy. I'm sleepy and kind of annoyed from the lack of response when it comes to a colleague of mine. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. That can be really annoying, especially when it's like an urgent matter. Yeah. That's good though that you're doing good. I hope that situation resolves itself, because it can be really frustrating. Okay, I'm gonna put in the shade, the dark part of the hair. Potentially life-changing. Oh my gosh. Like, dude, it's kind of an important matter. Potentially life-changing. Oh my gosh. Dang. Yeah, they better respond. You know, sometimes I forget that the Pope changed. I mean, no, but really a potentially life-saving thing. Yeah, they should probably respond. I don't know. Oh, it's not a good thing that they're not. Ugh. I feel it for you. What type of work is it? Can I ask that? Let me get the eye. Eh, not great. Let me get the nose in. Very lightly. See, I'm in fighter training. In last training camp I went to during this summer, I was doing my studies and practical stuff. And well, the advisor started acting weird. Oh. So you asked them about like a replacement or something? And they're not responding? Are they like a superior? Oh, after class I take off my helmet and see, the visor is missing one full pair. Bro, that's not good. You probably need that. That's cool though, firefighting is good. I do feel for repairs and zip tie it. Oh my gosh, that's not good. Oh. Is there like some way to repair it other than that, or like do you just have to replace the whole thing? Let me see. Getting the lip in. And message the guy in charge of my gear, Mr. Redacted. Ugh. Yeah, I think the people in charge of the gear should probably respond to messages faster, especially in something like that. Oh my gosh. Did it like fall out during like a training session, or do you know? Gonna get the forehead in. Mr. Redacted answered, yeah, of course, I'll see what we have to station. You're gonna have to deal with the zip tie for the time being. Bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I hope that zip tie stays for your sake. Okay. Getting the nose in. No, lightly doing it, then I'll go back in darker. Here's the shadows. I get out of the camp and ask again. Yeah, no, we need to order replacement parts. We're gonna get that fixed right before or when we start training courses in our station again. Yeah. No, if the visor falls out during a training session, that's not gonna be good, because what are you supposed to do when you have all that water from the hoses in your face? Oh my gosh. So, Thursday's training, and my visor is still attached via 1 out of 2 bolts in the zip tie. Oh my gosh. Well, man, I wish you luck. That's so cursed. Okay. Oh, I see what's going on with this. Sorry, hold on. So did they respond to your message, or are they just putting it off until they have the supplies? Do you know? Yeah, I gotta ask him again tomorrow. Like, come on, I'd like my visor to be attached with a material that could potentially melt in actual firefighting action. They're gonna say something like it builds character having your visor fall off. Oh, that's cursed. I don't know, man. That's so annoying, actually. From what I understand, he has the spare parts now, but he wants to fix it as we begin our training or during training, when I'd like to fix it a day or 2 earlier. Now that makes sense, like a day or 2 earlier, because like then you can confirm it's working and you can focus only on that. And then when training comes up, you can, I don't know, you can just focus on training and actually learning your skills. Makes sense to me. I don't know. I've always been a fan of just going down and being annoying in person in situations like this. I don't know if it's possible for you. Right. There we go. Ooh, I'm an assistant trainer. I'm supposed to be an example, and having your visor attached by a zip tie isn't exactly a good example for the kiddos. Ooh, ooh, that's, man, that is frustrating. Like doubly so. Like the visor, and then also you're the example, so you're supposed to show them how it works. I don't know, man. That's rough. Like, I guess you could just make an example out of not having the advisor, not having the visor, and like being resourceful, but not much you could do. Yeah. Oh, well, maybe he will answer tomorrow. If not, then too bad. I hope he answers tomorrow, because then you can focus on that. Just get done it out of the way. There's no possible way of you going down to the station and getting the parts. Is it like a special bolt or something? Gonna get the sideburns in. From what I understand, my helmet is a fairly new one, but not like brand new, thus it's a bit difficult to get spares for. Ugh. Is there like a chance that you could like borrow someone else's that's not working that shift? Or is it like required that you have your own helmet? But my station loves that specific helmet, so I'm sure there's a bolt or two lying around. I mean, it won't hurt if you look. You could do that, frankly. Just depends on if you want to. I don't know. It is stupid that you have to resort to that, though, rather than go through the official sources and talk to the right person. Sheesh. Yeah. Let me get my strap fixed. I'll do the other one right now. It's up to that, dude. Oh, well, I'm gonna enjoy the zip tie for now. Yeah. Ugh. I think that's the only thing gotta do until he finally does his job. He helps. I don't know. I think, I don't know, you could gamify it or just call the guy multiple times. I don't know. Depends on what you want to do. Did I draw that already? Is that just my screen? Let me see. I'm trying to refine features right now. Get things in without actually having to color it. I want to pull down my jaw, the jaw right here. If I were to forget that there's a zip tie and go on call, then going to smoke diving, easily the hottest experience anyone will have, then see my visor come loose and melt. Zip tie move along with the gap, with the glass. Yeah, it would be really dumb if you got into a situation like that. Like, but then you could like explain to the higher ups, just like, here's the records of me asking for my supplies, and here's the records of you guys not giving me that. So, worst comes to worst, you could just go the petty route. Huge fan of the petty route, but also that's not the safe route. Yeah, 700 Celsius is a little toasty. Would that mean that your metal helmets and metal stuff would be hot too, to the touch, or is that like not? Or do you guys just not interact with them? Let me get some of the hair in on this. Someone had done right. Oof. I mean, got a point. Just hearing facts. The gear is well protected from the heat and it helps you become a human in BBQ. Yeah, I mean, that's good to know. I just know firefighting is like very intense situations. They're really hot. Oh. Get some darker shades. My father once told me about his experience in the funniest dive experience. Oh, nice. I don't know if that's actually funny or ironically funny. Right now I'm kind of thinking of the Incredible scene where Mr. Incredible and Frozone go in the building. It's a good movie. I should rewatch that. I'm gonna erase a couple of the guiding lines that are unneeded at this point.
New direct message received.
Let's see. Yeah, me and a buddy going quickly. Oh boy, can't even read. ENVtuber brain. Yeah, me and a buddy going. We quickly reach the ground floor, and then I feel something drop onto my shoulder. I look over and see the attic of the building literally melting. Oh, must have been a slight bit hot to melt wood. Yeah, wow. I should try that in carpentry. Glass making techniques. They would have to come up with a different name for it, I think, though. Sheesh. It's intense. Me. The shadow in the nose. Too bad that fire didn't. My dad loves a nice sauna. I mean, saunas can be really nice. Don't blame you. Do love me one of those. Okay. Swap music. Here we go. Stretch. Okay. What do I want to do? Typing while sleep deprived is wild, okay? Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. I'm kind of dead myself, so. Okay. Let me get some of the flyaways because it's quite interesting. Let me go back into our line area. Get these darker shades in. I had a wonderful conversation with a classmate of the opposite gender today. What were you guys saying? What was it about? Let me know. I'm interested now. It's our second day of college. Oh, nice. What's your major? What are you working on right now? We're coming out of Chow Hall. ... School system's different here. Yeah. Makes sense. She asks, what did you answer on question 2 of physics homework? I answer homework? Yeah, that's real. That has happened many times for me. She answers, yeah, physics homework. Shit, we got homework? I panic. Get some highlights in here. Go. Yeah, physics, literally our next class in 5 minutes, she answers. Oh boy. We got physics today? Dang. Did the teacher bring up the homework at all? Yep, so I'm so gonna get through college. The teacher watched me do the homework in front of her. Yeah, that's realistic. Yeah. I mean, sometimes it just is like that. Frankly, that's what college is like. But no one wants to say it. Everyone's barely getting by. Unless you're like amazing at school and have nothing else planned. Here we have a school after college. We call it higher education, or it's more like your college. Yeah, I have heard about that before from various people. Here, college is more like your high school, but not really. What's the... how do I say it? I forgot. What's the skill level, or what do they teach up into your college? Like, is it like complex, you know, or is it more like statistics or something? I don't know. I don't know math. I'm an art major. I don't know anything math. At the end of our 3-year college, we do plenty of readings, which are basically final exams on the majors you would like to take in higher education. Yeah, that's very high school-like for me. I'm personally going for the history major. History is really interesting. I'm really into that. There's a lot to learn, and especially differing on different cultures and different perspectives of certain things. I'm really into history. Granted, it does take a lot of for my history classes, I had to do a lot of reading from actual books and historical books, but I think it was worth it, frankly. My country is full of war and somehow stupid people thriving in it. Ain't that realistic? I went to Oxford a while ago, and I learned a lot from this one. I think he was an anthropology guy, but it's more art history related, so it's not really that close, but it really just shows you the experience of dealing with firsthand research and firsthand experience, which I think is really, really interesting. I think it was the most I learned while going on that trip. It might switch references because I feel like this is okay. Yeah, it's about the same level. Let me pull up the references. I still have that. Okay. What do I want to draw? If I had the money for it, I would definitely look into both psychology major and a history major. That would be fun. Oh goodness. Straight up my nose. Okay. Okay, we had a dude who ate some pills, was having hallucinations 24/7, burned a house because he lit a campfire on the living room carpet, got blown up by a landmine. Oh my gosh. This just gets worse and worse every time I keep on reading. Then walked into a German booby trap and got blown up again. He flew alongside the door for 20 feet and then ate the door and survived the war. So that sure is a war story to pass on to your kiddos. I would say so. That's intense. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's one of the instances where I was lucky to get out alive. Oh my gosh. Was this World War II or something? Or was this more recent than that? I'm afraid my history only goes up to 1950. he didn't even know what was going on. Yeah, I wouldn't, since it was like so spontaneous. There's not much you can do in that instance. Dude was called Aimo Kunufen. Oh, this happened in 1942. Okay, yeah. Right after the war started. Sheesh. Where was this in the world? Was it like... You did say German mines. Would you be studying like war history, or would you study more like world events? Okay, right now I am blocking in the features, but I need to get in the overall shape, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Hair fluffs out, goes in. Face, jaw, sort of, kind of tapers in. Bird, down, top, sort of, would be in the continuation war, Finland and Germany against Soviets. I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, that was a crazy time. I mean, I mostly like to study the development of aircraft and naval vessels and how those were used in conflict. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of a lot of technological change between World War I, II, and the Vietnam War. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on at that time. So, generally, interesting time to study. So, I mean, we didn't even have fully functioning tanks, fully functioning planes the same way they did until World War II. Not until, like, World War I is incredibly different in that aspect. Let me see. Around over. So your neck, collarbones are here. You're blocking this harsh shadow on her chest. The Japanese planes and ships are interesting as they have actual meaning behind everything, unlike the USA. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on during wartime. Like, I'm talking about World War II. Lots of stuff going on at that time because, I mean, Japanese imperialism at that time, so it did mean like different advances in some aspects, but it also meant downside. Let me put it that way. Japan made a whole plane because of folklore, because the shoki, the demon killer in folklore, was built to destroy the demons. It is very part of, I don't know, I feel like it's a big part of their culture, because America's really big about power and like showing people they have the power, posturing sometimes. Well, Japan is like, they also do some of that themselves, but they do other things too, because like they really believe in supernatural things, and so you could definitely see that with their different parts of their society. But the US say, oh, the enemy is winning, slap more 50 cows on the sucker and call it a day. Yeah, exactly. Like, especially in 40s to, I don't know, until the Cold War, it's like, can I really show, how can we best show that we are powerful and to be feared? I mean, even now to a point, Iraq War. Just the, I guess, intimidation tactics. I don't know. Girl. Ooh, that's interesting, but I'm not gonna keep it. Girl. I'm gonna get rid of some of these guidelines because they're a little dark. I want to cover them up better. I'm gonna put the end of her nose close to this dark spot though. And she has triangle, perhaps. The Pacific War was literally quality against quantity. Yeah, no, exactly. That's exactly what it was. Like, oof. It's brutal, but that's what it was. That's why that war was really intense, and that's why not a lot of people came back on either side. Well, they were using more like psychological things on the Allied forces in the European area. And I'm gonna get this kind of shapen. I'm just gonna lightly hit it. This one. There was a battle when 2 Japanese battleships and 4 destroyers and 2 cruisers charged more like 7 US battleships and more like 30 vessels. Major loss for Japanese. Yeah. Ships were really intense during that time period. I mean, literally just Dunkirk is an example of what happened there. But also a lot of the Pacific. Yeah, see you later. Sleep well. I'm gonna get rid of some more guidelines. I don't need them at this stage. Go around. Get this side. Shade it in. Should I get the overall shading? Probably won't hurt. Goes here. Oops. Good. Way too dark. Here. Here. It's here. Here. Down. Up. Get up here. Over. And there we go. Toplet is catching some of the reflected light. I won't shade it like I normally do, but I'm still gonna get part of it. Kind of where the bottom lip ends. And you get the top lip, so it dips in here for the M lip shape. Gets here, gets here. Don't like what the nose is doing, so I'm gonna erase that. Get here. I'm gonna pull it up. Hit this right around. We're gonna get this right here. Tapers right around here, and it tucks around. This one needs to be a little shorter. I'm gonna adjust the shape so it's not so intense. There it goes around, it fluffs out right over here, but it tucks in. We're gonna erase that. Pull this up right here. Get the cheekbones in. And pull out the bangs again. Gonna get the bottom lip. Here we go. There we go. Okay, now it's starting to get someplace. I think other side of the chest would go there. Wraps up around here. Something like that. Yeah. And goes up and around. Here we go. Tucks in. There's that. It's kind of a highlight out here on the fluffy parts of the hair. I'm gonna try to emphasize more of the bottom and part of the nose rather than the corner, even because it's more flattering that way. Okay. Let me get the corner of the eye. So the one lid. There we go. Try to flatten up iris. Get the bottom iris. I do need to erase that. Hold on. We get the Cupid's bow. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on a second. I'm gonna change the music again because I'm bored. What do I want to listen to? Should I listen to my stuff rather than just IB things? I don't know if I want to go for aesthetic or if I want to go for focus rated for me. I'm gonna do kind of a mix. Here we go. I'm gonna pull it down. Okay. It should be playing. But we'll see. I'm gonna start shading the bottom half of the face so the line doesn't look so strange. Okay. Just painting some of the dark sides. Go. Getting the shadow in. I think I'll save the file after stream or something. Because it is a lot of progress, and it can just be like a sketchbook. Like I know people do this type of thing in Procreate or whatever. So I guess I'll keep one for me. Here we go. It kind of curls in right here. It has like a droplet shape. Down. Up. Here we go. In my group chat, someone just sent the message. It's not about the money, Superman. Oh, Spider-Man. Spider-Man historically is one of the poor superheroes. What do you mean? What's going on? The context. I keep on seeing stuff being posted about Tom Holland filming. Well, Tom Holland and all the stunt guys filming Spider-Man in New York City, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Cause like I don't know. It looks really good, and I'm glad they're using practical. I just hope the practical effects end up looking good in the post. But it's, I don't know. This is my take. It's not necessarily a hot take, but Marvel needs to let go of, and Disney both. They need to let go of heavily using CGI because it's becoming a weakness for them rather than a point to show off. And that's not me like trying to fully like dunk on Marvel. I think I could dunk on Marvel by saying their last movies weren't interesting, but it just is a reflection of what they think of the average consumer market, really. So, hot takes on Caden's stream, I suppose. This has been a great stream. Started streaming early, and then oof, my brain just totally froze. I'm gonna tuck this down. Can't get the nose right. Probably gonna take me like 18 years, but eventually. I also need to fix the iris, so I should probably do that now. While I'm thinking about it. I think that's better. Man, all that talk about school has got me nervous. I have a lot of work to do before I'm ready to start school. Because I technically start this month. But I gotta pay the bills first. Just gotta get money for that. I'm gonna shade this. Oh, I don't know if this song is too distracting. Curve it down. It's starting to start working out. I'm gonna give her one more song, and if this playlist is too distracting, I'll swap.
I'm nearing the end of my 4th year.
I don't know.
I feel like I've been
I'm just feeling picky right now.
too many tears. Everyone seemed to say it was so great. But did I miss out? Was it a huge mistake? I can't help the fact I like to be alone.
I'm gonna eat the bottom lip because I can tell there's something supposed to be going on right there.
I tend to handle things usually by myself, and I can't ever seem to try and ask
Okay.
for help.
Let me get the arm shadow thing I see happening right here.
I'd be the prom queen if crying was a contest. Makeup is running down, feelings are all around. How
Nice,
did I
nice.
get here? I need to know. I guess I maybe had a couple expectations.
You know what's funny?
Thought I'd get to heaven, but no, I
I picked up some
didn't.
Celsius. It was a while ago, right? But I picked up some Celsius, and then like maybe a week later, I hadn't opened the box since I just got a 4-pack. I hadn't opened it, so I'm like, I'll just have it later when XYZ is happening. And then on the news about Celsius being mislabeled, High Noon being mislabeled, came out. I'm like, what? I get to play a gambling game on what's alcohol and not? Oh my. I was thinking about it earlier today when I cracked open my Celsius. That's really dangerous. Like, what if someone wanted an upper burn, but they got a downer instead? Like, and what if they were drinking a Celsius before this and they just wanted to keep the chain of Celsius going? And then they cracked open one of the new ones. Like, that's not good. I'm gonna put in the button shadows because I think that's what's missing. One of the things that's missing. There we go. This is a lot of referencing the image. I'm gonna be shading the upper eyelid. I don't know. Here we go. It looks like that she has like a dark shadow. Is that the word? I don't know. It kind of looks like that's what's going on because of the pencil texture. I don't know how to fix it. Maybe putting it on the nose. I don't know. I might have to switch again. I do feel more warmed up though than I did earlier, but it does make sense. It's been like 2 hours. Yeah, I might switch one last time, and then I'll wrap this little mess around. Hey. It's so intense. Oh, where was this earlier? Oh, she's like on it. gonna go back. I have to go a little bit top. I think atmosphere or something. But I'm gonna go back on it. Shoot. Yeah, atmosphere photo. Okay. I want something interesting. I like this one. Oh, I like that one. I'm gonna put it in my group. There it is. Okay. Oh, that's insane. Doing a gouache or oil painting study with this would be so banger. Okay. This is so tempting, but I'm gonna click on it to see what the similar images look like so I can see if I want to draw anything like it. If it's AI, you know we're not drawing that. This one looks so cool, but I'm scared. I'm scared it's AI. The caption does not comfort me. That's crazy. But why AI? Why use AI for that? You could just edit that. It would be so good editing. Oh my gosh, where's my mouse? Oh, he's pretty. Where's my babies? I'm gonna change song. I keep on getting distracted. Okay. What's it gonna give me? I guess I could change the search query. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Maybe I'll plug out one pose reference, views, reference, photo. This is peak content, guys. Peak. Nothing more engaging. I want an interesting pose. What's up this? It's like that looks like AI. I like this one. I was thinking of either commissioning someone to draw me like this or doing it myself. Oh, I'm so indecisive. JoJo reference. What? There we go. Dynamic. This is nothing interesting. I might, if I don't find anything I like, I might just call it here. Because if I can't find anything interesting, what's the point? Why didn't I find this one earlier? Fences. Okay, I think we're back on track. I like Oh, this is composed. I don't know if it will load. There it goes. I like the triangles and the triangle and the triangle of the face, the triangle of the nose, and the triangle of this. So many triangles, and it's so good. I like that triangle. What? Photographer was also good. Okay, paste. I thought I copied him. Okay, I'm definitely on that X. Okay. Swap, hide, add. Okay, so this one is all about the triangles, which is a pretty good composition tactic to do. I'm just gonna block out those triangles that I see immediately and then refine once they're in there. And the rocks are triangles, oh my gosh. Let's see, gotta get the skirts. And then the line blocking off that. And then I'm gonna draw not the face, but the negative space. It would help if I'm looking at my paper as I'm drawing it rather than exclusively the reference. Okay. I'm gonna double check with the other negative spaces. Forget what I was last saying. What was I yapping about? I've been yapping about so many things. Ooh, yeah, I went to a convention this weekend between playing Love and Deep Space. And it was really fun. I don't know. They really expanded on what they had last year. Because last year they mostly just had booths. They mostly had like assorted vendors. But this year they really refined and put a line in between artists and just assorted vendors. I really like that. I did get really excited. There I was like uncontrollably shaking there at the beginning because one of my artists I follow on Instagram on a second account, not on my YouTuber account. They were there, and so I'm like, oh my gosh! So I impulse bought one of their prints. Very exciting. And add in eyebrows, perhaps. They're not so sharp. I mean, this one is, but triangle. Forgot about this song. It's a banger. Would recommend. I'm gonna put in the sleeves. I love drawing fabric. It's so fun. It's like the thing I'm best at. Like I'm okay at graphic design. There's a reason why I got into my program. But I'm best at fabric. Like if you give me charcoal and 2 weeks to draw fabric, I'm there. I mean, 2 weeks is when you're being generous though. I was given a week by my professor. Even that hand is kind of a triangle. Oh my gosh. So many triangles. I'm in triangle heaven. Such an interesting composition. Where's my eraser? Knuckles, and you pull in, pull you up. Add in the other hand. Even this one's more like a altered trapezoid, but it still kind of has those sharp shapes, which makes drawing it interesting. Do you pull it up though? Lasso. Enough space. Too much. Fully. Okay. Let's go. Something like that. Pull in the native sound. Okay. Then this is the B. And then there's a bunch of like, I can't tell if those are pleats or if it's just, I think those are pleats. There's no problem. Okay, I think it's a little wild around this spot. I'm pulling. Ooh, that's a little dark, but that's cool. Control Z. Control Z. There we go. We gotta shade that. Here we go. Pull in the other eye. I'm so back. I'm so back. I'm so back. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I'm so there. I'm so there. I'm so there. Okay. Sweet. I haven't listened to this playlist for a hot second, so hearing all these songs quite entertaining. The shade. There's a lot of lines going on here, but I will try to get one pretty good. I have no idea how they took this photo. It looks really good though. There we go. I don't know. What do I need to pull in the shadows? Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna pull in the horizon line. I'm gonna put the shadows because a lot of that's not highlighted because the sun is not at that angle. It's kind of at a sunset angle. I don't know. Ask someone else. Okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna pull this over here. In the Love and Deep Space Discord, I saw that there was like a competition, like an art. I don't know. I know Star Rail does this, but Oyo compensates creators. Like, it's a competition. I kind of want to do that for Love and Deep Space because I think it'd be a good practice drawing. I have a couple photos that I took in the in-game picture. Looks like there's hair right here, but it was like really hidden. So I'm just gonna shade that. Here we go. bottom lip again. Alright. I'm gonna... It looks like the middle finger is like partially shaded. This part of the wrist. Oh, hello. Erase. Pull it down. Okay, hold on. 10 seconds. I'm gonna look real quick. Yeah, this is getting really close. Sorry, I just wanted to look real quick. This is getting really close because I do have a lot of practice today. What is it? Hour and a half that I did before stream. Hour and a half to 2 hours before stream. And then almost 2.5 hours on stream. So quite a bit. Looks like the waist could be thinned out a little bit more snatched. Maybe these shadows in caused by just the cast shadow. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I think I don't know, I think that's pretty good. Could be better, obviously, but for practice, yeah. Alright. Let me swap. This song's up. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. Thanks for watching. My schedule's up on Twitch, but I'm pretty sure I stream Wednesday, so see you guys there. I think I'm gonna do a gaming stream because I don't know. Sounds like fun. I'll show off my new horse builds. Alright, see you guys.